Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet these cute mini handbags. These handbags are done using simple crochet stitches like single crochets. The initial two rounds are worked in a particular sequence, and from the round third to all the rounds that follows, we follow the same sequence. Now as I work the pattern, I'll let you know how it is done. It's very easy to do, and you can use these as a keychains where you can attach these handles to the last chain of the keyring, or it can be used as a toy for little kids where they can use this as a handbag for their dolls. So it all depends upon how you want to use it. So let's see how this is worked out. Now as per the number of chains that you make on the base, it will decide the width of the handbag that you need, and the number of rows that you work for your handbag will decide the height of the handbag. So you can customize this handbag as per your choice. So if you want it to be more wider, you need to make more number of chains, or if you want the height of the handbag to be more, then you can work more number of rows. The rest all pattern sequence remains the same. For this, the materials that I need are a 2.5 mm crochet hook. Here I have taken two colored yarns. This will be my main color, and for making this mini heart, I'll be using this white colored yarn. A pair of scissors, a tapestry needle, and few cotton pieces which can be used to stuff inside your mini handbag, and then later on you can sew on the upper part so that the cotton remains intact inside, and it will give you a nice 3D effect. Now I'll start with 10 chains. So here I have chain 10. Now I'll be skipping the first chain and working 2 single crochets into the second chain. And into the next chains, I shall be working 1 single crochet each except the last one. So you keep on working 1 single crochet till you reach the last chain. So I worked in total 7 single crochets. I come to my last chain. Into my last chain, I'll be working 3 single crochets, all into the same space. Now I'll turn this way, and again I need to work 7 single crochets working on the opposite side. Now into my last chain over here, I'll work 1 single crochet and slip stitch into my first single crochet. So that finishes my first row. Now in order to work the second row, again I need to chain 1 and work 2 single crochets into the next 2 stitches. Again into my next stitch, I'll be working 2 single crochets. Now in the next 7 single crochets, I'll be working 1 single crochet each. So in this last chain where I had worked 3 single crochets, I'll be working 2 single crochets each. So in total there will be 6 single crochets. So again, working on the opposite directions, on top of 7 single crochets, I'll be working 1 single crochet each. Into this last single crochet, I'm working 2 single crochets. So that finishes my second row. I'll be slip stitching on top of the first single crochet. So this makes the base of our mini handbag. So the number of single crochets worked in total is 26. On both the corners we have worked 6 single crochets, on the sides 7 single crochets. So in total we get around 26 single crochets. So you just need to keep track of these stitches because sometimes we miss out on the stitches. So if that happens, the bag will become more wider or it will become more narrow. So you need to see that at the end of each of these rows that you make, the number of single crochets should remain 26. So for the third row, this is the sequence that I'll be following. Chain 1, turn your work, and I'll be working 1 single crochet into each of these stitches. So by the end of the third row, I'll be having 26 single crochets. So from now on, the sequence is very simple. You have to just chain 1, turn your work, and work 1 single crochet into each of your stitches. So you will be working around say 7 to 8 rows depending upon the height of the bag that you need. So you just continue the pattern of working 1 single crochet per stitch, but at the start of each row you should chain 1 and turn your work. So you just continue the sequence as I mentioned to the desired height of the bag that you need. Here I have completed about 10 rows of single crochets. The next step would be to work the handles as well as the upper portion. So for that, again I need to chain 1, but in this case I won't be turning my work. I just need to work as it is. So I will be working around 1, 2. Here I worked 2 single crochets. In order to work the handle in the middle part of the bag, I'll be chaining 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So after chaining 10, I skip the next 2 stitches and worked a single crochet into the third stitch. Now I need to work 1 single crochet into each stitch till I reach the middle part on the back side. So I have worked about 10 single crochets. Again I will be chaining 10. To work the next handle and skip the next 2 single crochets and work a single crochet into the third stitch. Now I need to work 1 single crochet into each of the stitch till I reach the first single crochet. So here I have worked with my 10 single crochets. I'm slip stitching into the first single crochet that I had worked. Now the second row would be again working 1 single crochet throughout, and in this chain 10 spaces that we have done for making the handle, we'll be working 10 single crochets around the handle. First I'll be making 1 single crochet into the next stitch and then working 10 single crochet inside the ring. After working 10 single crochets, again I'll be continuing We're working one single crochet on top of each of the single crochets worked around the back. So you just repeat the pattern. Once you reach this handle, again you will be working 10 single crochets around the handle, followed by one single crochet around the back, and slip stitch into the first single crochet. So just continue the sequence. I'm done with my handbag. I have slip stitched into the first single crochet and I put my yarn into the needle. Now once I finish with this heart, I will just join the heart to the top surface and then stuff this cotton inside, and we'll join both the ends using the yarn and the needle. So let's make the heart. For this I am doing a magic circle, and into the magic circle I need to work 3 half double crochets, followed by 3 single crochets. Since this is a mini heart, I am following this particular sequence. Again chain 1, 1 single crochet, chain 1. Then you have to just repeat the sequence the reverse way, that is 3 single crochets, followed by 3 half double crochets. This is the second one and third. Again slip stitch into the magic circle. After doing this, we need to pull the yarn of the magic circle and cut the working yarn. I'll put this heart on the top surface like this. I'll just hold this in this way and then pull the yarns from the back part of the bag. Again I'll be pulling the other yarn too in the same way. So on the inner part of the bag I need to just tie tight knots. So in this way I need not sew the heart to my bag, I just join with the 2 yarns. I'll cut off the excess yarn. Now once we have attached the heart to the bag, the next step is to stuff in the cotton inside the bag. So I have stuffed the cotton inside. Now the next step would be to just sew on both the sides of the bag so that the cotton doesn't come out. For that we have to just pass in through both the stitches like this from the top. Again on the inner portion, we'll be working like this, just going through both the stitches. Now into just tie tight knots. And just let the yarn inside your bag so that it doesn't come out, and cut the excess yarn. So now our cute little bag is ready. So I hope this tutorial was very useful for you, as well as you found it interesting too. So if you have any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.